Welcome to another edition of Highlander News. I'm Addie.
And I'm Kinley.
Reporter Leah Hochhalter meets up with a dedicated senior to talk about speech.
My name is Aiden. I'm a senior this year, and I've been in speech since 7th grade, so 6 years. Speech has done so much for my confidence and public speaking ability, which has been great. It's also just such a cool team environment, which is awesome. I love everyone on the team. It's great. So for EDC this year, I'm doing Serious Prose and then Duo with Leah Hochhalter. Serious Prose is a dramatic interpretation of a script that you get from a book. So I got a book at the beginning of the year, read it, and then cut it down to an 8-minute speech. And then Duo is something similar, except instead of a book, it's a play, and instead of one person, there's 2 people. I love Duo especially because it gives you such a cool opportunity to work with your teammates, which is something that you don't get a lot in speech because it's mostly individual events. So it gives you such an opportunity to work with your teammates and figure out cool movements that you're doing during your speech. It's definitely one of my favorite events. So Valley City has a really successful speech program. We usually do pretty well at state. For the last 6 years, we've won state and then lots of wins before that. If you're thinking about joining speech, I think it's a really, really cool opportunity. I know everyone says join speech, but genuinely, you don't understand how positive of an environment it is until you join it and you start meeting the people and experiencing speech. My goals are basically just to support my teammates and have a good time and hopefully do well in competition.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Leah Hochhalter.
As softball is now in full swing, reporter Breck Sevicool meets up with a few starters to talk about the season.
The season is going pretty okay. I mean, we've only had 2 games, so there's not much, and they were really good teams. But we have a lot of potential, and we can only go up, so I think we'll have a good season this year.
So far this season has been going okay. We've only played 2 games, so there's not much to base off of it. But I think that with the younger girls and our team so far, we will have great potential.
I'm most looking forward to just being with my friends, playing another season, and having fun playing the sport I love.
I'm most looking forward to making memories with my teammates because it's my last year and going out with a bang.
My goals for the season are to just progress, get better, and not overthink. I'm a big overthinker, so I just want to have fun, play simple, reduce my errors.
My goals for the season is to limit errors and maintain a positive attitude.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Breck Sevicool.
Valley City dancers and volleyball players decided to check out the skills required in their respective sports.
Reporter Ada Gilbertson shares that experience.
Okay, we are doing Sport Swap. We are dancers. This is Addie, and I'm Ada, and we have our volleyball players.
Kinley. Also Addie.
So we are going to learn each other's sports today.
The first skill we're going to teach Ada and Addie is passing. We'll demonstrate.
Mine.
Beautiful.
So you're going to bend your knees. Okay. Legs shoulder width apart. Okay. And then you're going to have your hands out.
Like you have soup bowls.
Yep, soup bowls. And then you're going to cross your fingers like this. Good. Fold your thumbs in. Perfect. And you're going to have straight, strong platform like I should. Yep. Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
And then make sure you call the ball. Be mine.
Mine. Oh, yes. So good. Oh, okay.
This is what a set should look like.
Mine.
Beautiful. You're going to want your hands in a triangle.
Like if you grab the ball here, right here, your fingers should be along.
Okay, and you want to mold the ball.
And you want the ball always under your forehead. Otherwise, and if you go like this, it should hit your forehead.
Okay, let's try it out.
And still use your legs. Oh! Beautiful.
You want to go again?
Sure. Yes! Okay.
Maddie, you got it.
Okay. okay. Use those legs. Yes! Okay. So now we're going to put it all together.
Okay.
And we're going to pepper.
We're going to pepper.
Okay.
Mine.
Roll. Mine. So you pass it.
All right, you got it.
We got this.
Keep it simple.
Yes! Yes! Go! Yes! Okay.
I will not be joining volleyball, but I will be cheering on for the team.
I will also not be joining volleyball.
It is very difficult, easier to learn the skills just on themselves, but when you add them together, it is really, really hard.
I agree.
Now, I'm going to show you our open turn set from season.
Okay, easy. Arm, open, pirouette.
Open, arm, double, yeah! Open, arm, open, double. This is great.
Maybe add facials.
Add facials. Hands, pose. Beautiful!
Dance is a lot harder than I thought. I'm actually gassed from that 15 seconds.
So I think that Kinley and I really persevered today, and we went through the hardships, and I think our turns, we killed it. Like, if we would have auditioned with those turns, we would have been on the team. So next year, we're going to put in the work, and we're going to try out.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Ada Gilbertson.
Reporter Brenna Mulder finds out what the most random item is in classrooms.
Second grade teacher Mrs. Wennis's most random item was a tooth one of her students lost during the school day. Kindergarten teacher Mrs. Rourke's most random item was a VCR tape.
My most random item, or one of the many, many, many in my classroom, is this beautiful hockey puck that I keep in my desk. And I received this from a young boy named Caleb. And when he was in second grade, he was in hockey, and this was his very first goal he made. And so they gave him this hockey puck, and he came to school on Monday morning and said, "Mrs. Becker, I want you to have this." And so I've kept it in my drawer ever since.
High school teacher Mr. Thompson's most random item was the rugby football. High school teacher Mr. Milbrandt's most random item was sand art. What was your most random item and why did you have it?
I used to have hair, so this is still in here from back in those days.
What was your most random item and why did you have it?
They are drawer pulls for putting on your drawer, or putting on drawers, and I just thought they were pretty. And I just have not gotten to put on.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Brenna Mulder.
VCHS prom was May 4th. Reporter Carter Haas talks to the advisor about preparing for the big day along with the results.
Well, it's like normal prom. We are getting ready for our setup. So initially we start with figuring out what our theme is and then building from there. So we figure out what stops we want, what we need to construct those stops, and then we can start creating. And then about the week before prom, we start then setting up prom in general. So our stops and everything and making it look all magical. They are fantastic. I have a great group. They are taking wonderful initiative and just going. They meet when they feel like they need to meet, and sometimes that's without me, but they do really good about keeping me updated what's going on, and we have mostly had everybody at all of our meetings too. So we are on top of it, and we're starting to set up this week. Prom is on May 4th, so we kind of wanted to have a little haha as May the 4th be with you. So they thought Under the Stars, Star Wars, and I love the idea. I think it's a very nice theme, and you can do a lot with it. I love seeing it all come together. So all the big ideas getting put together, the little pieces that just add up together, and then at the end, just walking through and going, we did it. I just love that magical feeling at the end where all your hard work is shown.
Under the Stars theme worked out pretty well for VCHS, as students from all over the state would come to hang out, dance, and have a bit of fun. Hats off to the junior class and their advisor, Mrs. Vavra, for working so hard to put this prom of 2024 together. Reporting for Highliner News, this is Carter Haas.
Congratulations to this year's royalty, Queen Breck Suffolk and King Sam Meyer.
Did you know that Washington Elementary has a newspaper? Reporter Kayana Puckett brings you the story.
We thought it would be a good way to practice our reading and writing and show kids the fun at Washington and what we do here.
The hardest part about putting the paper is probably like writing the whole thing and figuring out what to like do for it. We have a teacher feature, so we kind of already know, we plan that ahead, but we just like to do what happened before and like what happened previously.
So we've made 5 so far, and then every 2 weeks we have them.
Sullivan gives ideas and helps me write it and puts it the shape of it, and then I write the stuff.
After the paper is completed, it is then printed. But where does it go?
Hopefully the whole school usually. We try to print 100. My favorite part is probably handing them out to kids and everyone just wanting to grab them.
My favorite part is hanging out with friends while we do it. My favorite part, well, we come in, morning recess, we come in and just hang out if we're about to hand it out. So I just like hanging out that time.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Kayana Puckett.
Thank you for joining us for this edition of Highlander News. I'm Kinley.
And I'm Addie.